And welcome back to a Mindful Mess podcast,
where we try our best to be mindful, even if we're still a little bit of a mess, baby.
Absolutely. And we are your two favorite hosts. I'm Armin.
And I'm Cinthya.
Good to be back. We are super happy and grateful for all of the love and the support on the podcast. Yes. And we are excited for another one. And we're excited to be back officially. Don't forget real quick to subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Hit the bell.
Yes.
That's where I was going with that. Instagram, you can follow us there. Thank you for following us there. And yes, that's it.
What's the Instagram handle?
Yes, at AMindfulMessPodcast. Yeah. On all social medias, at AMindfulMessPodcast. And every Monday we have a new episode, and you can listen to the audio version wherever you get your podcasts. Okay?
Yes.
So how is your day going? How are we doing?
We're doing good. Also, I just wanted to disclaimer here. I am getting over a cold, so if you hear me blowing my nose or like really sniffly or my voice sounds funny, that's why.
No problem. No problem at all, baby.
Just so you guys know, because I don't want to be like annoying. But
they'll forget about it in 5 seconds.
We've had a pretty busy day, and we also kind of just wanted to update you guys a little bit on why we took a break from the podcast.
Yeah, we took a week break, mostly a mental break from the podcast.
Yes.
How about you share why?
I think we just put too much on our plate, so we both just get really overwhelmed really easily. So we both figured that it was just best for like for our mental health to take a break, because we're just constantly like go. And as much as we enjoy doing the podcast, like it can get stressful sometimes, but we enjoy it so much. So we're so happy to be back.
Yes, I'm excited. It was a nice little mental break.
It was perfect.
Sorry, I have to plug in the laptop or it's gonna die. No, it's fine. It's totally fine. I thought I charged it yesterday.
Do you want to?
And then I got the pop-up. No, we're not starting over.
You're like, we're this far.
2,000 years later.
All right, we're back. So it was a nice little break. And the topic that we want to talk about today is fear.
Yes.
And we spent actually some time on figuring out what we're going to talk about when it comes to fear. I wanted to like define fear because I feel like I don't remember ever looking it up in the dictionary.
Same.
So I wrote it down here. I got my glasses on, so I'm not squinting. It says it's an unpleasant, often strong emotion caused by an anticipation or awareness of danger.
Okay.
Fits perfectly for like my general fears and then my bigger fears. Let me take a breath because I can't breathe.
Are you okay?
I'm okay, but I said like a million things at once.
You did. You were like, whoa.
Yes. So we're gonna get a little bit into our fears, and we might dive a little bit deeper into the deeper fears.
Yes.
A little bit scarier for me because of the emotional stuff. So here are my general fears. Tell me how you feel about it, and if you knew this. So my general fears are, number one, heights. I know for a fact, and growing up, people always made the joke like, "How are you afraid of heights when you're so tall?"
Yeah, I would get that too.
So funny. Never that funny. And then secondly is getting progressively worse as I get older is being claustrophobic, like stuck in a tight space, stuck in an elevator. Yeah. Like, yes.
Come here.
You can go to your mama. Go ahead. Spencer wants to be included. He'll come up.
Okay.
But yeah, as I get older, claustrophobia is getting worse for me, and it's progressing in a negative way, and I'm not 100% sure why. What's the last one? And then certain animals, like I am deathly afraid of snakes. I'll like lose it. Bigger spiders, I'll lose it. So those are just like my general feels. How you feel about that?
Did
you even know those?
I know heights because we relate on that because we're both tall and we both.
People use the same joke on you.
Yeah. It brought me back to those times in school. Heights, and then I feel bad about the spiders because every time there's a spider in our house, I make you kill it. I didn't know it was like a huge fear of yours, so that's kind of funny.
I do it out of love, baby.
But it's kind of the same for me. Like for me, it's heights.
Yep.
Car accidents is a huge one for me. And then I don't remember my third one. Do you have it written down?
Your third one? Let me see.
Was it failing?
Yeah, one of them was failing.
Failing?
One of them was failing. Oh, here you're... Yes. Yep. Yes. Yep.
So it was failing.
Heights. We got heights the same. Car accidents and bugs. But
okay.
your deeper fears are failing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We are the same on height, huh? Because if people made fun of us, is that why?
Yeah, that's why we relate so much.
Man, kids could be cruel.
Do you feel like even as a kid you were deathly afraid of heights?
I was.
Yeah.
I won't get on rides or anything. I'm telling you, like, I can't do those.
Aww.
Especially state fair rides where like 16-year-olds are putting it together.
That's
not gonna happen. Even we have like Michigan Adventures here in West Michigan. It takes a lot of convincing for me to go on a roller coaster.
Really?
Very, like, a lot of convincing.
See, for me, I feel like I agree though, because when I'm on a roller coaster, I close my eyes the entire time. So that's what I did. That's what I did. So my bitch ass friends, we went to Michigan Adventures and they wouldn't leave me alone. They were like, we have to get on the new ride. It's called Superman. Yes. So your like limbs are dangling. That's not Michigan Adventures though, right?
It is. I promise
I'm gonna prove him that it's not. I swear it's Six Flags.
I promise you it is.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's so old. This story is so old. They might have closed that ride.
Okay, maybe.
But they wouldn't stop annoying me. So then I was like, you know what? I'll just go. So I went, and the whole time I just closed my eyes and I rapped my favorite song by my favorite rapper. And by the time I was done, it was over.
You did tell me that.
And there was a couple in front of us, and I think the girl kept throwing up. And puking.
No, that'd be me.
Like the ride was still going. I don't know. I don't remember like dodging throw up or nothing.
Sure.
But yeah, it took a lot of convincing for me to go. I still haven't gone on. I think I have gone on Shivering Timbers.
I think you told me because you said it feels like it's shaking so much that it's.
Is this like old rickety roller coaster at Michigan Adventures that it's famous for? It's made out of wood. So unsafe.
Right.
Humans are so dumb. So unsafe. So yeah, it takes a lot of convincing for me. Have you ever seen, I think it's in Toronto, where you get hooked to the building and you can literally hang over the edge.
Really?
All the way up like on top of the building, and you just hang.
I don't think
people
I've seen
pay
that.
for that.
I don't think I have, and I don't think I want to.
Me either. People pay for that, and if you do, like, good on you. Like, you have the guts for it. Like, I'm so deathly afraid of heights, I would pass out.
So you'd never go skydiving?
No.
Mm-mm.
I just feel like I have bad luck too. Something's gonna happen.
Honestly, same.
Shouldn't even think like that.
You should. Anxiety.
To even put it out in the world, but it's anxiety.
This is brought to you by our latest episode, Anxiety.
The last one. Go listen to it.
Yeah.
If you missed it, I know you didn't miss it. Y'all are biggest fans.
Y'all on it. We got fans.
Your general one is car accidents. Why car accidents? Because we're the same on that too.
Well, I remember me and my mom were really excited to go to garage sales. Like that was our thing. Like when we would hang out and stuff.
Y'all still go.
We still go. Period. In the summer. So me and my mom were super excited to go, and we were at a stop sign, and we got hit by a car, and it hit me like it hit us on the passenger side, and like the whole van got ruined, like literally smushed. So it was like so scary. We were both like crying. I remember my mom like screaming my name, like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And it was just so traumatizing. So I feel like for a long time, especially when I was learning to drive, it affected like my driving, because every time that I don't know if you noticed, but sometimes when I'm driving, if a car is like coming into the lane, even if they put their turn signal, it like freaks me out.
You panic a little too much.
Because I feel like they're gonna hit me. That's where it comes from.
We have the same exact thing, because when I got in my car accident, it took me a long time to get over the fear and to just drive again.
Yeah.
That mental hurdle. But now, after that, I just hate driving.
Yeah.
Well, driving is no fun anymore.
It's not.
People are horrible. Like, every day we get cut off and stuff.
Yeah. And it's just so dangerous. And like, I remember as a kid always wanting to learn how to drive and be like, I'm gonna be so cool, and I'm gonna go to Starbucks and I'm gonna go get this. And I'm just like I tell him, like, do you want me to drive? It's like such a chore now.
Yeah, we literally go back and forth because we both hate doing it.
You're like, my ankle hurts from driving.
My ankle, literally. I had a story, I lost it.
It's okay. We'll come back to it.
No, it's my car accident story.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, where this older gentleman cut me off, and literally I remember like what happened because of adrenaline. All I can remember like is swerving to miss him, going up this hill.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Going up this hill, somehow dodging the pole, back down into a brick wall. And I totaled my car.
You did? And it was your first car, right?
My first and my favorite car.
And we were together at the time. I remember picking him up.
That was a rough day.
It was.
Because I was just going to go work out. That's all I wanted.
Right.
And it was so annoying having to deal with the cops, because the cops in the moment, I know it's their job, but all they cared about was who's getting a ticket. Are you getting a ticket? Am I getting a ticket? Like, copper.
You're like, thanks.
I don't
I'm
care,
okay.
copper. I just thought I died, copper.
Right.
The fact that my car's totaled and I walked out with a scrape on my leg.
Mm-hmm.
That was, so I had a big fear of driving to work after that. I think my parents drove me. It took me a while to find a car.
Yeah.
To even feel safe in driving. Car accidents are bad. We
They
see it
are.
every day where we
Yeah.
live.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't careful.
And we're so fortunate that like we're okay, but you know, there's
Mm-hmm.
people who get into car accidents and like they can't walk again, or you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of our deeper fears? I think we have one that is the same. What do you think it is?
Is it failing or no?
Failing's not one of my deepest fears.
Okay. Dying.
Yeah. Death in
Yes.
general.
Mm-hmm. Death.
Why-
Was that one of mine?
It's both of ours.
Damn. Yeah.
Why? Why for you?
I feel like for me, like sitting like if someone asked me like, are you ready to die? I would be like, no, I'm not ready to die. Like I'm so scared to die. I don't know.
It's hard to get to that point of acceptance.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's hard for us because we're younger.
We're young, yeah,
And you
so-
can't even imagine it.
Mm-hmm.
But it could happen at any time, which also scares me.
That's what's scary. I think it's not knowing when I'm gonna die,
Mhm.
which it's like I shouldn't even be thinking about that.
I know.
I should just be like living my life. But there are moments of anxiety where I do get bad thoughts like that.
We get such bad thoughts from anxiety. Didn't we talk about, I guess this is on the point of dying, is when we're in a movie theater? What do you think? What do you
Every
think?
time we go to a movie theater, and like we won't say it to each other, but like like recently we went to go see a movie, and
Yeah.
there was, when we walked in, there was one guy in the front just sitting there like eating his popcorn, minding his business, but right away in my head is like he's gonna shoot this place up right now and he's gonna kill you. And I try not to think that way, but it's like always what comes to mind. But I think it's because of the media, you know, like there's always shootings, especially in the United States, so it's really scary, you know.
That wasn't what was in my mind too. It's not like anything how he looked or anything how he
Yeah,
dressed. He was
yeah.
just there on his phone, and my brain is like,
Automatically.
be careful, this dude.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, it's fine. There's gonna be other people here. It's
Mhm.
totally fine. And you can't think that way all the time too.
Yeah.
I try to shut that down. I'd be
Me
like,
too.
no way, no way. Or like if we're at the mall and you think it's gonna happen again, like someone's gonna shoot up this place because it happens so often,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to shut that down.
So I was gonna say, I don't know. I think that would be categorized as an intrusive thought. So like something that my therapist told me to do is, so like my therapist told me to name my anxiety. So my anxiety's name is Karen. So I'll have to. So if like Karen's telling me like that guy's gonna shoot up the place, I'll be like, Karen, fuck you. He's not gonna shoot up the place. I'm gonna have fun, and you know I'm gonna watch the movie. So that's something that sometimes has helped me with my anxiety and with my fears.
I do remember that.
Mhm.
Educate them, baby. Educate them, because it's not
Period.
you, is it?
Yes, and I even do that with bad thoughts, you know, like if I'm feeling like worthless or whatever. And it doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. So why not try it?
Yeah,
You
why
know?
not? What are you gonna lose?
Exactly.
Another reason why dying is a big fear of mine is losing people close to me. Because I always say that I'll be a wreck if I lost someone close to me. Family, friends,
Mm-hmm.
I would be a wreck.
Yeah.
Because I feel like all the emotions would come out
Mm-hmm.
for that person. Because, you know, I'm not a super emotional
You're not.
person.
Yeah.
Which is a struggle.
I feel like you are though.
How?
Like, so you cry like if there's like a movie, like a sad movie,
True.
or sometimes you'll cry if we fight, which I think is like really sweet because it shows me that like you actually care and you feel bad, you know, which I don't want to make you cry, but, and that's not my intention, but sometimes you just do. But I do sometimes too. Like if we fight, I'll just like break down.
Here, I'll tell you why. Because I don't usually tell the people that are closest to me how I feel about them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to do that now, because if I did lose someone and I didn't like fully tell them how I felt about them, I would like feel so much regret.
Oh,
So that's another reason.
sure.
That's another reason why I can't even imagine losing anyone. Like, I really want to get to a point as I'm older,
Mm-hmm.
as accepting it, like it's a part of life. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna happen, so I have to live the best life I can and not worry about that.
Yes.
But it's so hard for me.
That's so true for you to say it, like it's a part of life. Like it literally is.
Yeah, life keeps going. You got to build your legacy somehow. You got to do good in this world and keep it going for other generations. But it's hard for me to accept that right now.
Yeah. Well, because it's like a traumatizing thing to lose somebody, you know, or somebody that you love and kind of retrain your life living without them. So it's scary. Yeah. I think that's a totally valid fear.
Yep. Yep. Not even just death. One of your biggest fears is just losing relationships. What do you mean about that?
Losing relationships, like I never want to lose like my mom or my dad over like a fight, or same with like you. Like I don't want to lose you because I was mean to you, or they always say heal your traumas so you don't bleed on other people, and like I really do believe that, because I feel like if I hadn't healed the way I have and I'm still continuing to heal, I'd like bleed on you and like put a lot of it on you. And I know that's not your job to, which I'm sure you're like, you'll do anything for me, but I don't want to put that all on you or on one person.
Gotcha.
So that's what I mean by losing relationships.
Gotcha. Losing relationships, that's not one of my big ones.
Sure.
But I can see how that's like, relationships are super important. Good quality relationships are super important. So I can see why that would be a fear of yours. And honestly, like you've grown so much and you've met some amazing people. I love your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really awesome. Okay. Shout them out.
I have some real friends.
They real. We'll shout you out. All of you, if you're watching. I think that's it for our like fears. I mean, bugs and stuff, but it's like, bleh.
Right.
You do make me kill them, but I do it because I love you. All right. Do we have some stories of some of our fears? I have one story.
I have one in mind too. You go.
What's yours?
Mine's on heights.
So is mine.
Okay.
What's yours?
I'm gonna see if it's similar because I feel like it's going to be.
Okay. It's probably if it's the exact same, we're soulmates to the end.
We are, but
okay. Look. So I'm deathly afraid of heights, and we decided to go to Tree Runner.
Yeah.
And Tree Runner is this place like in the woods where you're hooked up to like a harness and you're doing obstacle courses in the trees.
Yeah, we talked about this.
We did, huh?
Yeah. But don't go in because I want to like hear your like,
my little details.
Yeah.
They actually, when you pay, you go down. They train you how to use everything, how to clip, how to unclip, where to go, where not to go. Pretty thorough. And then you get up there. There's a different levels. Like there's an easy route. There's a medium, a hard route. And as soon as we got up there, I was so terrified because of heights. Even though we're like hanging on to this thing, I was gripping like everything around me even harder so I didn't fall.
Me too.
So we did the easy ones pretty easy. Then like the middle and hard ones, they had like stuff that would like wiggle. Yeah. And I have to use every strength I've ever
your body, muscle in your body.
Yes, to hold on, because I was so deathly afraid of falling down, even though I would have been fine because it would catch you.
Yeah.
And then one of the workers would help you. And the last time we went was for my birthday. And this is the second time.
Yes.
And I was still deathly afraid of heights.
I was going to say, I feel like the second time you were more scared than the first time. I don't know why.
I don't know. It was for my birthday, so I don't know. But there was kids there with their families just killing it. You know, kids that pay no mind. They're like, I used to climb trees when I was younger. Damn, I used to climb trees when I was younger. I was scared of heights. What the fuck was I doing?
Maybe dumb. Like along the line something happened.
Maybe I did fall off the top of a tree. There you go. That's the one.
There's
my
cousin.
I scraped myself.
We figured out the trauma.
But the second time we went to Tree Runner, I was so scared that I was gripping everything, not even with my hands, with my arms, and I had bruises all through here, on my torso, on my bicep, under my arms, under the armpits. It was a good workout though. And there was one time on it was just a medium course, and you got to the other side, and I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah, he was
like, quit.
And I was just
literally
like,
quit midair.
We literally have to like do it. Like this is the only way we're gonna get out.
I quit midair. Where are we gonna go?
Literally.
Either I have to go, or they have to come and get me.
I don't think they could though.
Because from where I was?
Yeah.
All I know is there was a family coming, and there was kids behind me, and I was like, these kids are gonna make fun of me. I have to go. I'm a grown ass man, and somehow, even I knew they were watching me, I was like, I just have to get by.
I was literally
just had to get by.
This, you got this.
You were my biggest hype man, and I got to the other side, and I was so proud. But
you were mad.
This is twice now we did it. I was terrified, even though I had a lot of fun. The zip line at the end, the long one, that one's fun.
That's fun. Yeah.
Didn't you fall?
Did I?
The big one?
Did.
I think you didn't stop yourself.
Yeah, I think I hit the pole or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
We got fucked up.
We did.
Happy birthday.
Right. Happy birthday.
That was a lot of fun.
It was fun. It was fun. But it's like, we mentioned this in the anxiety one, is like putting yourself in uncomfortable situations.
That's important. That is very important.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was a new experience for the both of us, you know, when we did it.
We did it. We do a lot of things together that I would have never done by myself.
Same.
Or probably with my friends either.
Yeah.
Just how we are. So I love, we always got adventures.
We got vibe. We a vibe.
We a vibe. What's yours?
So
it's not the same?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. But it's like similar, but not really, kind of. So this was probably in like, I want to say first or second grade. You know, you had gym classes, and like it would be like a sport that you'd play for the hour or whatever, the class. And that day we were doing an obstacle course in the park. Okay. And there was this like super tall, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's like a super tall, like, you climb it. I don't know.
It's a wall.
Kind of like monkey bars. Yeah. Kind of like that.
Uh-huh.
So what the teacher wanted us to do was just climb all the way to the top and then just go down. And I could not do it. I was literally, he's like, okay, like you can come down. And I was like, I can't. I was literally bawling my eyes out. And he's like, and he was like, you have to do it. Like if you have to show me you can do it, so like you can pass, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, no. And I was just so scared because it wasn't that high, but it was just my biggest fear, you know, in that moment. Same. And I remember just being so embarrassed because everybody else was doing it like it was nothing to them. You know, it's kids, like like you say, you were climbing trees and stuff. And I didn't end up doing it. And he was like, it's okay, like you can just get down. And I was like I'll cry.
Wait, how did you get down if you didn't go down?
So like, what was scary to me, it was kind of like, I need to find a picture of it. It was kind of like, ladder. I'm sorry. It was like a ladder that was standing up. So you'd like climb the ladder and then go over it. And I just like physically could not do it because I kept looking down. So I had to like flip my body to go over it. Yes. And I couldn't because I was just gripping on so hard. Scared. So I did go down, but I just like went like really slow. Gotcha. So, but I didn't do what he wanted me to do. So I still think about that.
Oh my God, that's so sad. I know. And you didn't pass, huh?
I didn't. But I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I'm not doing it. I don't care.
Go stand up for what you believe in.
I was like,
I
was such a crybaby though growing up, but I had reason to be, I guess.
Okay, true.
But yeah, that's my height. My fearful height story.
It's both heights. Isn't that funny?
And we both tall. I'm 5'10" and he's 6'3".
6'3" over here. That story made me think of a time in PE class for me, and it wasn't even about heights.
What was that?
It just don't people get flashback of memories? While you were talking, I literally flashed back to elementary school, 3rd grade when we were playing what is it called? Monkey in the Middle? Where it's one kid in the middle of the gym and everyone else has to run to the other side. And if they tag you, you're out.
I don't know if it's Monkey in the Middle, but yeah, I know what. Yeah.
And one day I ended up winning. And it was like in third or 4th grade. And I was doing all kinds of dope shit. I literally, to win on my last run, I literally just had to get to the other side. It was me and the dude. It was just us two. And he was like this close to catching me, but I did a spin move, bop, got him. And all the kids were so hype, I never felt cooler.
You felt like the baddest bitch.
I did. I was like, yes, I won. You know how you feel? Yeah. I cannot. That's my little story.
You felt like famous.
That you reminded me.
Okay, so we got a little positivity.
Positivity.
Little bad bitch moment.
Do you think like putting ourselves in uncomfortable situations would be like... would help our fears like a lot? It's just really hard for me to get to that point.
We have, you know, like we did the tree runner thing. And
well, I was gonna ask you, do you think you can get over that wall now? You think you could get over that shit?
I think so. And I was gonna say, I know where the school was, I know where it happened, but I think they took it down.
Damn.
I know.
Damn,
We'll
we would have
see, though. We'll
recorded
see.
it. We would have recorded it.
Yeah, because I know for a fact I could do it now.
Okay, exactly. That's growth too.
Period.
Yes. Don't be scared of your fears. Just
Don't.
conquer them. We're going to conquer them. Maybe we'll make videos doing it.
I feel like
We'll do like a video on like conquering our fear of height and doing something like that.
Yes. But like as kids, we've mentioned how we were always fearful or really anxious.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. That's kind of how we grew up.
And I want to know where that comes from. Maybe I can figure out where my fears come from too. Because
Yeah.
I will be going to my individual therapy session.
Okay.
Holla, we're going to go next month.
Okay.
Yes, a little more growth.
Right. More growth.
Yes. I think that's it. I think we covered everything.
We went in.
killed
Yeah,
it.
we went in. Per usual.
Absolutely. And you know what time it is. Maybe we need like a jingle or something sooner or later for these love notes.
Yes. I was trying to think of something, but nothing came to mind.
You're about to come up with something on the fly. So if you're new here, this is like a little bowl of love notes. I'm going to pick one. She's going to pick one. These are love notes we write to each other
And
that we have
also other
accumulated.
people.
And family and friends. So we're going to read them and put them on our wall.
Like we mentioned, don't forget to follow us on AMindfulMessPodcast on Instagram because we'll always post updates there and pictures too.
Yes. She's the social media guru. As you've noticed. We got some great growth stuff on Instagram, huh?
Thank you. Yes, I do. I have a lot of cool stuff on there. Okay.
You want me to read it or you want to read it?
How about I go first?
Oh, go ahead.
This is from Armin, and he said, "You are my world, and I can't wait to make you my wife."
Oh,
that's
yes. You are my wife. I can't read this one. You know why? Because this is not even a love note. This is you reminding yourself of what song to use. Should I throw it away?
Okay, I actually wrote it because I think you should say it. Give a little shout out. Give a little shout out.
Is this how you say his name? Tyler Yahweh?
I think so.
His song Gemini?
Yeah. So
Listen to it.
Armin was playing that song.
It was probably on Tidal.
And it was about a Gemini, and I'm a Gemini. So I just thought it was really cute. So I wrote it down. So I wouldn't forget about it.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So check it out. It's a good song.
We'll keep this.
Yeah.
We'll keep it.
Yeah.
But here, I'll get a new one.
Okay.
I'll get a new one so we can put it up there.
Okay. So you don't want to put my Gemini one up?
It's just a song. I'll
put it up. Me, though.
We'll put it up. But I want to read one. Oh, this one's long. Oh, this is one that I wrote. Like, I sometimes write notes that I'll leave around the house.
That's right,
when I'm
yes.
leaving in the morning, so you can read. So it's a long one. I wrote this. It says, "Good morning, love. Today is going to fly by, and I can't wait to be with you again. Have an amazing day with Spencer, our dog. It's probably a Friday.
That's really cute.
Because I love Fridays.
Because he's starting a new job tomorrow.
Holla.
And, we've been spending a lot of time together.
Yeah.
But I always appreciate those notes that he leaves me. Because sometimes, I'm having a rough day or something. And those just motivate me.
I know.
Knowing that I get to be with you again.
Because you told me you love them, so I tried to.
Oh.
Try not to forget. And you're not going to be able to see on the video version, but I tried to do a heart.
Oh,
and then I messed up.
Yeah.
So then I tried again and I messed up. And then I tried it slower. It's still not the cutest. So I put an arrow saying no. And I was like, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's cute. We'll put those up after.
We love it.
Absolutely. There's the absolutely. Was there an absolutely counter? I don't think I said it this time.
You only said it twice. I kept track.
Oh, I only said it twice?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's
challenge.
Pretty good.
Listen to the podcast before 1 through 5 or 1 through 4. What is it? 1 through 5. And tell me how many times I say absolutely in there. I don't know why that's my new word, but I stay saying absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Y'all be back next Monday?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Don't forget to go in the description. All the social media will be down there. Audio versions are wherever you get podcasts. The video version is on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. What else we got?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
We'll
We hope you have an amazing week.
Yes.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Be kind.